y'all, man, and we back with another video. So before we even start, I just want to say peace to you, man. I hope you're having a beautiful day. And yeah, man, I'm sending out positive vibes. Everybody need it, man. So yeah, if y'all wondering, like the scenery, man, I'm actually not at home, man. But I'm gonna be back at home soon. But yeah, man, I can't just make this video. I got a quick little story time for y'all. I just felt the need, to like explain who I am, because I never really, explain who I am as a person, where I come from on my channel. So like a lot of people really just watch me and don't really know who I am, A lot of people don't even know my name, which is crazy, but yeah, man, I'm just gonna start from the beginning, just share my story, and I really hope that somebody out there can really, relate, and it really touch them in a way, that I can't even explain, you feel me? But I'm gonna just start by saying, bro, I'm actually a Gemini. I'm 19, bro. I just turned 19 like 2 months ago. And all that good stuff, man. It was in June 16th, 2002, man. I'm young, bro. You feel me? But I'm not. My soul is old. My name's Reveal, hence the name Revealing the Mind. I just want to explain how I got that name, bro. So I got the name Revealing the Mind. So I was like, revealing. I always got talked about. Well, it's not necessarily talked about. Got joked on like about my name. Come reveal me something. Come reveal me this. And it just stuck with me. So I was like, hey, revealing the mind, bro. I'm finna be, telling people about, the mind. So why not? You feel me? Like I gotta get creative. At first I thought it was cringe, but it really stuck with me now, bro. So here we are with that. And Gemini, man, I'm an air sign, man. So I always been wise, as far as back as I can remember. I'm just tell y'all like how I grew up, man, and like just explain to y'all like how I ended up being to where I am now. So my whole life, man, I just been aware. You feel me? Like it may sound crazy, but I just knew it was something different about me. Like always, So growing up, I really stayed in myself. I never really hung around that many people. I always got picked on or talked about. I was bullied, majority of my life, bro. Believe it or not. And I used to have a lot of people, asking me like, why am I so quiet? I just always never really messed with people's energy. I always wanted to stay to myself and really want to be myself. I never really wanted to be like nobody else. I never really fit in with the crowd. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people watching this can relate. I really just, didn't like being like other people, bro. I seen everybody wanna, and like I can see people for who they are. Like, always been like that, bro. Like, I know that's not who you are. Why are you acting like that? You feel me? Like, people really be putting on acts, trying to be hard and trying to be somebody they're not. Like, it's crazy, But I always been myself, I always loved football. I love sports, So I've been playing sports my whole life, up until high school. And I gave up on that jump, bro. It wasn't my passion anymore, But I'm just giving y'all like a rundown of that. Yeah, bro. Like I played football and basketball. Like I was so good. Like I kid you not, I was so good at basketball, bro. Like my dad used to tell me like it's like I came out the womb bouncing the basketball, bro. Like it's crazy, And I fell in love with the game, man. And I was playing it. I was playing rec ball, man. Smashing them. Like, I was going crazy out there. Like, I'm talking about, like, they couldn't stop me, bro. You feel me? Like, it was crazy, bro. They couldn't really stop me, But I just, after a while, bro, I was just like, bro, is this really for me? Like, I knew it was something more out there for me. As I grew older and I got wiser, bro, I was like, other than sports, but like what's different, And I played football, bro. I played rec football too. I played quarterback. I played a lot of positions, bro. Like I could play any position on the field. Like this is no bull. You guys, anybody that know me, I played QB, wide receiver, tight end, center, fullback. I'm talking about D-line, linebacker, safety. I don't play it all, bro. I don't play it all. I was very versatile, player, bro. Like I just always been, different. I've been like outgoing. Like I always been, a very athletic person. You feel me? But after a while, and I seen my friends, they always wanted to be in the street. You feel me? Like we didn't grow up like that. Like that's not how we grew up. But the influences, certain people in our neighborhood, that was doing drugs, that was hanging around with other people that had guns and all this other stuff. And we, bad as we was, hanging outside. And now I really see why my mama, really, because she cared. You feel me? Like she was taking us, like making us come in the house early because they used to stay outside late, hanging out with the older kids, watching them watching everything they doing. You feel me? And it's like some certain people that I grew up around, they always wanted to be like gangbangers or hard, bro. And I never really wanted to be like that. You feel me? Like that wasn't in me. I always was trying to be myself, as much as possible, and growing up, man, like, let's say I'm just skipping up to the middle school, bro. Like, I started growing out of sports, bro. But I was getting bullied in middle school, bro. Like, I used to get picked on about my hair. Like, believe it or not, bro, my hair never used to grow. Like, a lot of people don't know the story unless you, like, really knew me growing up. My hair didn't used to grow in certain areas, which is why I love my hair now, bro. That's why I took it out. Like, I started growing out my hair, bro, because like I wanted to try and see if my hair, grew correctly now, bro. Because I started taking care of my hair, started taking care of myself. You feel me? But yeah, I used to get picked on about that. And then I always been overweight, bro. I've been chunky, hence why I played, center and linebacker and all those other things, bro. Because I was always a heavy set. I wasn't never skinny or real small, bro. I was always big and tall. Feel me? So that's why they put me on certain positions on the field. But yeah, bro, it's like I always knew I was an aware child. Like I used to watch science. I used to study the universe. I always questioned everything, bro. Always. When I used to go to church, fall asleep in that motherfucker. I swear, I kid you not. Every time I went to church, I could not stay up, even if we was in like the little kids thing, bro. I used to fall asleep in there, bro. Even in school, fall asleep, bro. Cause if it don't pique my interest, I'm the type of person that's like, if it don't pique my interest, bro, I am not paying attention to that junk, bro. Like I swear. Like I listen a little bit, but I'm not finna be engaged in it because it's not benefiting me in any type of way. It's not resonating with me. So why am I, giving this my energy? That's how did things, bro. So like in church, man, like I remember like I used to just watch my family and be like, what is God? Like I had a lot of questions, bro. I used to sit in my room, look at the stars, man, watch the moon. I used to try to pray. This was back when I was like really deep into religion. I was young, bro, so I was just basically trying to talk to God because everybody used to be like, oh, God talked to me, God spoke to me, and I was just like, I never heard God. Like I never heard anybody talk to me as much as I tried to, bro. I never heard nobody speak to me. So I used to get on my knees and pray, and I used to sit and stare at the stars and the moon, and I always wondered, like what is really out there. You feel me? Like I always wondered that. I used to tell my sister, she's not my biological sister, but she's my sister. Like she's my sister. You feel me? I should tell her like I want to get a telescope. Like I always wanted to go into space. I wanted to be an astronaut at one point, bro. Like that's how deep into space science that I really was in, bro. Like I wanted to go inside into space, bro, and really see for myself. You feel me? But as I grew up, I was like, bro, there's not gonna let me because of my curiosity. There's not gonna let me up there, bro. I'm like, hey, this shit. You feel me? Like I just had a lot of different scenarios going on in my head, bro, because I was really trying to see if this shit was fake or not. You feel me? Because once I started doing my research, and I started trying to figure out like what is space. I started watching space videos. I had a lot of people telling me I was weird, bro. Like a lot of people telling me I was weird. Like, why are you watching that? Why are you watching that? This is what I want y'all to know, bro. Stay true to yourself. Like, do what makes you happy. Do what piques your interest. Because at the end of the day, whether you're doing something stupid, positive, negative, you're gonna have somebody criticizing you, no matter what, bro. So I really didn't care. I used to watch videos like, what if the earth starts spinning? Like, I always just had a curious mind, bro. You know, and I just had a lot of people saying to me, like, why are you watching that? You know, but now, and I got people asking me questions, you feel me, about my knowledge. Crazy how it works, right? Crazy how it works. So yeah, man, I used to watch that stuff, and then, like, I came across a lot of flat earth shit. Sounds crazy, right? Came across a lot of flat earth shit. This is where it started. This is where it really, like, started my, senses. Like, dang, I started really questioning the Bible then, because I was hearing stuff like, I had questions like, how did God create the earth and the waters were above the waters? I was just like, it wasn't making sense to me. I never believed in that Jesus, bro. Like, it never stuck with me. I don't see how it stick with anybody, bro. It never stuck with me. I'm like, this shit is stupid. You know, I read the Bible. My grandma gave me a Bible. I was reading it. I'm just like, this is not making sense. Like, none of this is making sense. And it's common sense, bro. Like, it's common sense, but common sense isn't so common. And a lot of these things were forced onto our people, so they really don't have the choice to think outside the box, bro. But I was like, bro, this don't make sense. It don't make sense. Like, how is, like, all of this created from then I was getting into the Big Bang Theory, then I was hearing about the Christian way, and it was just, like, throwing me off, you know. And then after a while, I was just like, bro, I don't believe in nothing of that. Like I don't believe in none of that, bro. Like, it's crazy. I believe in the Big Bang. You know, I believe that, you know, it was something that started, and I'm not gonna get into all that, bro, but, bro, it's crazy how I used to think, bro. And my awareness just grew over time, you know. I really just tried to be myself as much as possible. And after I started doing research on that, bro, I knew it was something about me. You know, I just knew it. And let's say high school, bro. Once I started going to high school, I stopped playing sports. And once I stopped playing sports, man, I was like, I tried to tell my parents, and I was trying to tell everybody around me, like, it is something out there greater for me. It is something out there more for me. Like, I know it is. You feel me? I just didn't know what it was yet, you know? And now I got it, and I know exactly what I need to do, you know? That was just my inner soul, you know, guiding me, bro. And it's crazy. This is why I say, don't go against yourself, because your soul, some people's souls already been here. If your soul is talking to you, listen to it. You feel me? If you got an old soul, it already been here, bro. You already know what's going on. You already know how. That's why you don't go against yourself, because you already have all the answers. You already have all the answers within you, okay? So I was like, bro, this is not me, bro. Like, it's something out here greater. Like, always wanted to help people. Like, it's always been a passion of mine to, you know, talk to people and really give them advice and just motivate them or, you know, inspire them in some type of way. And I used to talk to different females, try to, like, give them advice and try to get other people advice that I knew, like other dudes, and they like relationship advice. I've always been that type of helpful person, bro. Like, always, you know. And that's when in high school, man, I really, the main thing, it wasn't even just me not being passionate about it either, bro. It was, I did a lot of stupid things, you know. I really, you know, focused on females more than my goals, man, which was, I never really had no guidance like that either, bro. Like, I ain't never really had nobody in my corner like, hey, go try out. Like, I didn't really have nobody like that, bro. Even though I really didn't know, I already knew that it wasn't really for me, which messed me up, bro. But everything happens for a reason. So I stopped doing that to focus on these females for a reason. And I already explained this a while back. Like, I did a whole story time on that, you know, with the female and all that good stuff, man. Which really, bro, I swear to God, that whole relationship is what really woke me up. Like, no bull. That's why I say everything happens for a reason, bro. Like, there's no other way. I don't believe in coincidences. Like, that happened for a reason. For me, it made me who I am, you know. So yeah, bro, after all that, bro, I started saying, man, like, dang, like, what am I here for? You know, I just started questioning. And that's when I really started getting on my stuff, man. That's when it really started. I wanted to get into fitness, bro. I wanted to start working out. I didn't really have the equipment or nothing like that, bro. But by then, I just started working. You know, I got a job, and I started working. I knew that shit wasn't gonna be for me either. Like, I knew that shit was dead. Like, that working shit, no sir, no sir. I knew that wasn't me. You know, but I did what I had to do, bro. I had to grow up fast, bro. A lot of people had to grow up faster than others. But that would like increase my wisdom even more, you know, like having to grow up early, you know, because I come from a struggle, bro. You know, not really having much. You know, I had enough, but I never, like, after a while, like, a lot of things happened. A lot of things happened, bro, which made me have to grow up early. You feel me? Like, once I got out of high school, like, it was work. Now, like, I gotta figure out life like that, bro. You know? And it's just crazy. You know, it's the crazy thing about now to where I'm at now. I just be looking back on my growth, man. But I started working, and then I just started evolving, started studying, you know. But last year, man, I don't know if you've been watching my journey since last year. I started my YouTube channel, man. I just been growing from there. I wanted to get into fitness then. I was into fitness, you know. I was working out at home, trying to get in shape, bro. I wasn't eating the right nutrition. It just, my whole motivation just got thrown out the way, like out the window, bro. So I just said, forget it. Then that's when COVID hit, quarantine. I just started. It was crazy, man. But after that, I was like, man, this not me. I had my soul speaking to me again. Like, your soul knows, bro. Your soul already knows. You feel me? Like, it already knows. So I was like, man, it's something about, like, me. You feel me? Like, I'm missing something. This year, I said, man, forget it. I'm going all in. As you see, bro, I'm where I'm at now. You feel me? Like, 8 months in. Best shape I ever been in my whole life, bro. Whole life. Feel more confident. Growing with my YouTube channel. Got my own business online, bro. I'm just happy, bro. You know, for my growth. Sometimes it gets me emotional to see how far I've came, you know, and I get emotional to see where I'm headed, like my future, because I know it's already done. Like, it gets me emotional because I know what's ahead of me. And that John cut out, man, but yeah, I know what's ahead of me, man, and I know where I'm headed, you know. But that's just a short story time, you know, what, like, my background, man, where I come from, who I am. You know, now y'all actually know who I am, you know, as a person, man. I just been different my whole life, bro. And I stayed true to myself. You know, that's the only way I got to where I'm at now, is staying true to myself. That's why I preach it so much, because it's the key to being successful. Or, man, growth is success. You feel me? Like, success is not even cars, money, all that crazy stuff, bro. Growth is equal success. Okay, I want you to write that down. I want you to memorize that, bro, and remember that. Like, if you focusing on yourself, getting to your dreams and goals, you are already successful, man. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notifications so you won't ever miss a video. And keep watching the growth, man, because I'm definitely turning up. This is only the beginning. And I want to say that I appreciate you all tuning into this video, man. But I hope you have a good rest of your day, man, and I'm out. Peace.